What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Ozark, Season 2, Episode 7. This one is called One Way Out. And that immediately tells me death. The only way out of anything, there's only one way out of anything, and that's dying.
Well, yeah, because I'm thinking, like, you know, how do you get out of a gang? And I feel like what you see on TV is that you can't get out of a gang unless you die.
You have personal experience at all with being in a gang?
I'm totally gangster, y'all.
That was a pretty insane episode.
Oh my god.
There was, like, Petty continues to, like, get, like, that close, but then in reality, he's really, like, 2 steps behind everyone because he's really not that good at his job. At least I get the vibe that he's just not good at this.
But he is, but he isn't, but
he's like mediocre. He's like mediocre at his job. Like, it seems like when you have so much perfect information on somebody that you know exactly what they're doing and you can't figure out how to prove it, you can't be that good at your job. I'm sorry. They know exactly what Marty Byrdes doing, who he's doing it for, and they can't get one single person who knows to say it. You're not good at your job, bro. You get an F. You fail. You're fired, yo.
science, bitch.
I mean, like, I'm sure a lot of his history and background and substance abuse and all this stuff plays into it. He might have been a fantastic FBI agent before all of this stuff kind of went to where it is. But, I mean, he keeps getting this close, like I said, that close. And then it's like, oh, well, we're going to scatter bones in everywhere. And we're going to figure out how to get the DNA to be switched out. And, oh, that's all his relatives out in the field.
Oops.
That's not actually any murders, so we could let Jacob go now, because
we're good.
We actually didn't, like, prove anything bad. And it's just...
Nice try, though.
Again, like, you get an A for effort, kinda, but, like, effort only gets you so far if you continue just to not seal the deal at the end. But, like, there was a moment where our initial reaction was very different than what I actually kind of gathered as I was editing, because again, I get a chance to watch these episodes a lot more. Our initial reaction was like, oh shit, Marty said too much, and the kiss with Rachel's going to get him into trouble, when in reality I think the kiss actually is going to save him, because Rachel, I think that was a moment that they were having where he was like, you know, no one's ever going to know what happened. I'm going to hook you up with my private investigator. You're going to get out of here. You're going to be able to do whatever you want with the blue cat. No one's going to be able to touch it. I feel like that was one of those moments.
Yeah, but he said, like, how you helped me, and the cartel is not going to know.
Right.
And it's like, ugh, shit.
I mean, again, I feel like that's just so close to the line where it's not enough, because I already know he's working with the cartel. Like, they need details about what's happening and how it's happening. But, like, I feel like that was one of those moments where Rachel, she completely shifted on her feelings. Like, she hates Marty Byrdes. She was in on it. She wanted to bring him down or whatever. She was, like, kind of over him as, like...
he kind of ruined her life.
Right, and, like, has no emotion and all this stuff, as she said. And I feel like that moment flipped things, which is why she went in to give him the kiss to shut him up, because he was getting close to say something incriminating, I feel like. And then the fact that Marty went back in is kind of... maybe more of a personal problem at this point.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
It definitely feels like something that Petty could potentially use with Wendy, but, like, their marriage is so kind of broken and screwed up at this point. Like, how much impact is that really going to have on it at this point?
Well, I mean, can she get mad if he cheats, if she cheated already?
I mean,
I don't think two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah, 2 wrongs don't make a right.
But why do I feel like she showed him the mic like, haha, motherfucker, I got you?
No.
But then also, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm so...
When I watched it completely shifted my initial thought. Because initially I was just like, oh my god, he's so screwed.
Yeah.
But then, like, she kissed him, she showed him, and it was like... he had a look of just, like, another betrayal, essentially, in his life.
He's not a good judge of character.
And it felt like one of those situations where she prevented him from...
spilling the beans more.
Yeah, for sure. I totally think it was a cooperative thing, being like, I just did you a favor, because it sounds like you're going to do me a favor when all of this is over. So, I don't know.
But how much favors can he do now that she was wired and... all those. I
mean, Petty's probably not going to catch on to exactly what happened. I mean, he might get mad at her, but he's already kind of thrown her under the bus so much that, like, he's probably just going to call her stupid for kissing him instead of letting him talk kind of situation. But I don't know. That whole...
I mean, I really hope that she's able to use the whole, driving around to the middle of the woods and threatening to murder her.
Yeah. I mean, that whole situation is screwed up. It's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out. Ruth is dealing with a whole lot of stuff. Like, she got through the torture and she's all banged up, and her, like, she's now, like, kind of cooperating with her dad a little bit. And the whole situation with Wyatt getting kicked out of school and stuff, like...
That's bad.
I feel like Ruth's going down a dangerous road, it feels like, because of everything that she's gone through and the way Marty just continues to, like, dismiss her and, like...
That part sucked. I did not like that.
When they were in the school, he was like, what am I supposed to do? I can't fix this. And she's like, well, you can't fix anything. That whole relationship also feels a little broken at this point, and I just don't know where it goes. The Snells are scary as hell. The preacher just was in town. Like, he was kind of featured in this last episode. He just got arrested. Even though those dudes didn't actually feel like officers to me. I don't know. They felt like officers, but they didn't feel like officers. I don't know.
No, I feel like they were totally officers, and I'm glad that somebody...
It's the Snell's connection with the department.
I'm pretty sure Wendy called.
I think it was Darlene, because they made a whole point about Darlene solving the preacher problem, and if he actually brought his baby in for DNA, like, it would solve some stuff. I think Darlene was the one kind of responsible behind that.
And I think Wendy called because she's trying to prevent Darlene from taking care of it.
I mean, that's a lot better way of taking care of it than killing him.
And getting some lemonade, huh?
Shit. But, like, this show continues to just, like, exceed expectations in terms of what to expect. I still expect Petty to continue to fail. I don't think he's going to get what he wants or what he needs. And, this show is going to continue to force us to root for the people who are laundering drug money and root against the actual authority. Because they write Petty to be so unlikable. It's just impossible to be like, yeah, let's root for Petty. Like, we can't.
I mean, it's good writing.
Yeah, it's an amazing show. They do a fantastic job with drawing those kind of gray lines with these characters and who were rooting. Like, there was even a moment where, like, you were yelling for Jacob to do good, and it's like, what?
I felt dirty.
Yeah, it's just, that's what this show does to you. It's absolutely amazing. And before we jump into the episode, we have to, again, say farewell to an absolutely amazing character.
Yes.
Buddy, you were so much fun in this show. Just your out of nowhere appearances to save the day and to save the family, and, like, you're gonna be missed a lot in this show.
Yes.
Like, you started off like even like at his funeral, what Wendy was talking about. You just started off as like this crazy dude walking around butt naked with your little air tank, and ended up becoming such a valuable member to this family and this group and this show. Mm-hmm. That funeral was a fantastic celebration of his life.
You know what? I love that so much. I want a funeral like that.
Yeah, so many fun stories, a lot of really great things said, a lot of really good people. Well, a lot of bad people who are good friends showed up. they showed up in support, and it was a really, really good celebration of his life, because I would have to imagine this dude lived a pretty insane life. And if Ozark
he lived through it. I mean, that's the thing. He lived old age.
Yeah. And I'm not, like, a huge fan of spin-off shows. I mean, there's one in particular that I absolutely personally love. It's, like, one of my favorite shows of all time. Totes. But if Ozark was ever planning a spin-off, a story of Buddy's early life would be amazing. That would be an amazing series.
I'm sure it's called Goodfellas.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, pretty much. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we had to, of course, say another farewell to Buddy, because you're going to be missed on this show a lot. Yes. Do you have any other thoughts?
Nope.
Let's go.
I don't know that we see it as something that has to be reconciled. We're in the business of bringing prosperity to this lake, helping our community thrive. And isn't that what it means to be a good neighbor?
Obviously, the FBI doesn't see it that way, or they wouldn't have raided your home and brought you in for questioning, Marty.
Well, they didn't bring me in. I volunteered.
Under duress.
How do you figure?
This is for the casino.
Clearly thought you had something to hide. Because they felt the need to come here in the middle of the night, when they knew you'd least expect them.
Dude, he is distracted.
Yep.
It is not a good time to be distracted. Marty, focus.
Marty.
Jeez. It's not the best time to be zoning out.
Okay, we got A droplet in a puddle, a tea kettle,
Yeah. A baby
pen and a
pacifier.
paper, and a pacifier. A pen and a notepad. A pen and a notepad. I don't know.
It's interesting. Like at this point, like Marty also had a conversation about not showing emotion with Rachel, and I don't know if that's going to start happening, if he's going to be more open with these emotions, but like at some point a person is just going to break and snap, and like it looks like he's in a really important meeting at the beginning of this episode, and
he's being interviewed.
He's completely zoned out, and this casino thing is make or break for a lot of people, and you might
Like kind
wanna
of weighing
focus.
just on him. Well, at this point,
You might want to focus though. Let's eye on the prize. Let's go.
what's up, dude? He terrifies me.
Yeah, he's a scary motherfucker.
Y'all holding out on me, or is this just boiled down to a failure of imagination?
If you got something specific in mind, spit it out.
I'll give you 10 grand if you can get me a FLIR thermal imaging system in the next 48.
Uh-oh.
I just need some time to process our conversation. Thanks, bye.
The fuck?
Looks like you've got some serious problems. You're lucky Helen called while the situation is salvageable. Our strategy is to play offense and defense with equal intensity. The problem with the U.S. justice system is it doesn't prove innocence, even if you're acquitted. It's up to us to wash the stink off by hitting your little FBI problem head on. Smile it off as a misunderstanding.
I'm supposed to smile about the FBI threatening to put my kids in prison?
Do you want to act righteous, Marty, or do you want to win? I work with winners. I bet your wife does too, and she'd know the right answer from her work in politics. When are we expecting Wendy?
Yikes.
I have a 14-year-old boy named John and a 15-year-old girl named Charlotte. No! No! No!
Fuck, dude.
What the fuck?
Can't go on, just kidding.
Is that the fucking preacher? Are you joking? He was like, that was some Bible verse shit right there. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. No way. I don't, now I don't know. Do you think Jacob? Maybe somebody's got working for Jacob. There's no fucking way.
Looks like the pastor.
Mason. You're fucking kidding me.
Shut up. Whatever happens down here, you control.
You're a good man.
Lucifer was an angel before he fell.
He didn't have a little boy to lose.
Neither do I!
What are you talking about? What, did something happen to your son?
Don't. You're the one that did it! Now you got the guts to lie to me when I could take your fucking face off?
I'm not lying.
You threatened me! You told me not to take my son to the police, then you had him taken from his father!
I don't know anything about this.
A false witness will not go unpunished, and a liar will be destroyed.
I don't have anything
you're
to
joking.
gain from taking your son.
Oh my
but
God.
I can get him back.
Oh no, motherfucker.
We can turn this around.
Oh.
The second I die, it's over.
Holy shit.
Oh, I thought he was gonna fucking do it. There's no fucking way.
Dude, he has completely lost his shit.
Marty, I have Wendy. She says that you can get Zeke back for me. Before sunrise tomorrow, Wendy dies. Call the cops. If anyone other than you and my son show up tomorrow morning, Wendy is dead.
Call Wilkes. He'll help you.
This is crazy. I can't get that kid in a day.
Are you... When does it stop? When does the shit slow down? It doesn't. It fucking doesn't.
Dude, nothing ever slows down for this guy.
Oh my God.
Like every moment something gets piled back on top of his head, and I don't know how he carries all this shit. Like, I don't know how.
I feel bad for Ruth. I don't want her to do the things that her dad wants her to do. She doesn't want to take a shower. It's traumatizing, huh?
This is gonna sound a little bit crazy.
Yeah, crazier than everything else that's happening here.
I need you to get me this baby from social services today.
That's flat fucking insane.
Flat fucking insane. Oh, dude. Yeah, it is. That should be the new descriptor of this show.
You know I'm not a monster.
You are a monster.
I'd never think that, Mason. I think you're confused and lost. But that's only natural when you've been lied to so many times.
Here comes more lies. She's gonna work her charm.
I know,
Watch
she's
this.
so fucking good.
Grace was one of the bodies they found at the Snells.
That's a big lie to tell.
The police said...
The police lied. We told them to. Grace was murdered and we helped cover it up.
Fuck, is this gonna be worse now?
All Marty and I did was give them bones to put in her place and threaten the medical examiner.
Like you threatened me.
That was a warning. That was me trying to protect you because I know too well what the Snells are capable of. It's the thing that no one tells you about evil. They make it seem like there are two clearly marked paths with flashing signs pointing out each way. Sin, redemption. I mean, they tell you Adam and Eve knew that they could eat from every single tree in that garden except one. The truth is, evil comes when the righteous path is so hidden.
She's so amazing.
Dude.
This is all bullshit, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
The truth is, Adam and Eve probably grabbed that apple because they were fucking starving, and it was the first tree they saw.
She's just pulling all the right strings right now.
Yeah.
I don't want you to make the same mistake. I don't want you to do something you regret because you think there's only one way. Shit. There is another path for you.
She is so fucking good. Is he believing this shit? Is he really? Please tell me he's believing.
I can help you find it.
Find it how?
What do you need? I can get you money. Wipe the slate clean. By the time Zeke is back in your arms, your new life can be ready, waiting for you to walk into it. But first, I really need to pee.
Oh my god.
I need my hands. You really think I'm gonna try and squeeze through the window?
No, but I'll open up the fucking drawers and the cabinets and try to find something to stab you in the face with.
This is a real special circumstance.
I'm having the hardest time finding foster families that can help me do that. Foster families who promote the sort of values that can combat the moral decay that our society is experiencing.
What is Marty getting pulled into right now?
So let me broach that subject with my wife right after we get this situation underway.
You'll broach it with her, and I'll see that this little situation gets resolved right away.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You'll be receiving a call saying Ezekiel's ready to be picked up in about 10 days.
We were hoping to have custody of Ezekiel tonight.
It would be an understatement to say that this request is highly unusual.
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah, but
Is this for real? Is this gonna work? Oh, fuck.
But what if they fucking kill Mason and now they have a baby in their custody?
My grandmama believed there was nothing that couldn't be made better.
Oh, there's
By a
the
cup
kettle.
of tea.
So the water was probably for Ruth. And then this.
I killed her.
What?
She warned me, told me to stop being so stubborn. Go back to the water. And be thankful for what we had.
He killed her?
No, he's saying by not listening to her.
I was like, wait, what?
Don't. You got me for a second.
His actions, yeah.
Yeah, I said, but I didn't listen.
Yeah.
That guilt you're feeling, it's the devil tempting you because there's a little boy out there and he needs you more than anything in the world. And that guilt, it does nothing for him.
Why the fuck hasn't Marty called?
I'm sure it's not fucking easy. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my.
Should have grabbed the damn knife.
Or the kettle and fucking burn the shit out of him.
Mason, it's Marty. I've got Zeke. They just gave him to me. Let me show him to you. Say hello to your dad, huh? Say hello, little guy. Can you smile?
Oh, shit.
There it is. Okay?
Bring him here. I'm at my home. And you come alone. And you come unarmed. Or Wendy dies.
Fuck this, dude.
This is so intense.
I want this to work out for you. I want you and Zeke to be together.
So you attack me after I cut you loose?
Well, it's instinct, Mason. I'm scared to death. When you think you're going down, you grab hold of whatever's closest. Guns, drugs, God. Fire extinguisher.
Never grabbed a hold of God once in your life.
You have no idea who I am. Where I grew up, self-annihilation was a religion. Sex, booze, drugs. All before I was 15.
Is this bullshit?
And the one place that kept me from going under was that church I told you about. The one that my daddy built with his bare hands. And when going home wasn't an option because that very same daddy decided he loved liquor just a little bit more than he loved Jesus that night.
Damn.
I went to church. Even though I was a sinner, I knew I needed it. Then when I turned about 17, I realized where I was headed. I'd put one too many friends into an early grave, and it scared the shit out of me.
Damn, Wendy.
So I went to my pastor. I told him everything. I believed his forgiveness would make me whole. I even told him about the abortions.
Oh, Wendy.
And he said all the right things. How lonely I must have felt.
Oh, jeez. Where is this going?
But the way his jaw tightened, the way his eyes hardened when he looked at me, I knew he'd never look at me the same way again. I was devastated. So I left God behind.
I thought she was gonna say something else.
A Southern preacher and abortions? You knew exactly how he'd react. That's why you told him. Anyone who truly believes can't just turn their back on their faith, not even for survival. Because anyone who believes knows that faith isn't a choice, it's the essence of life.
I mean, he's good at delivering his message.
When I walked into that robbery, I was just as desperate as you were. But I walked into that store because I knew that God would protect me.
You didn't walk into that store to find God. You walked into that store to die. God was just something you happened to find along the way.
Points.
Damn, dude. That was a really deep conversation right there. And these two are totally gonna get caught.
Come on, don't you tease me now, not when your butt is close.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody down there?
Oh,
Shotgun just loves making new friends.
Gotta get in the water.
Hey!
Holy shit.
Every episode is just riddled with anxiety.
I'm unarmed. I'm alone, just like you said. I'm just getting your kid.
Marty, I'm here.
Wendy?
Wait a minute. This isn't Zeke.
Could you imagine?
My shotgun just loves making new friends.
Her mouth getting covered.
Oh no.
As soon as I let you leave was to stop you from calling the police and telling them what I did.
How do I know that they're not up there right now? Waiting for you two to walk out of here.
Mason,
and they come down here. Will you shut up?
Fuck you, dude.
What did you do to him to make him this way?
It's completely natural for a baby to cry if you haven't seen them for a while.
I don't know. You did something to him.
I don't think you need to have this child.
We brought you your son. There's nothing wrong with him. You gotta let us go.
Until you tell me what you did to him.
He's just upset because of the situation, Mason.
This fucking guy.
Every single thing I've done has been to help you. Everything I've told you to do has been to help you. And what have you done? You've done the exact opposite every single time. And what did it get you? It got you right fucking here.
Why do I even listen to him? All you do is lie.
What can we do to make you believe us?
Nothing.
I'm getting real nervous for this baby.
Honestly, he does not deserve this baby.
I'm gonna take Wendy to protect her from you. He's corrupting you. Come over here.
You see what you're doing?
I'm helping.
It's the same thing as in that story.
Let her go. You have everything that you want.
I have nothing that I want. I don't have my wife. I don't have my faith. I don't even have my son anymore.
Yes, you do. He's right there.
You've taken everything from me. I'm not gonna do that. Just take this. Mason, put that down. Put that Mason. If I just punch this right in.
Oh, fuck! Oh my god, take the baby, take the baby, take the baby.
No, let me help you. Shit.
Wow. Oh my god. Marty just fucking shot a dude.
I'm so sorry, Daddy. I didn't know he'd be back so soon. I promise. I'm not a fuck up.
Ruthie.
You gotta give me another chance, Daddy. I'll make it all right, Daddy.
Oh, Ruth.
I promise I'll make you so proud.
It's all right, Ruthie. There'll be other boats. All that matters, you're okay.
Fuck, poor Ruth. You can tell he's pissed.
I think I know where Marty's money is.
Ruthie!
I saw Wendy drive a hearse. I must have caught them moving it to the funeral home.
Let's go get it then.
Oh, shit.
What the hell are we gonna do? We're gonna do what we have to do. We're gonna get rid of the body and we're gonna take Zeke with us.
I think I'm having a fucking heart attack.
It's just a panic attack, sweetie. You're in shock, but you're breathing, okay, Marty?
Holy shit. He's giving me a friggin'... Oh, God.
I got this. It's okay. I'm right here.
The way he's acting right now is like...
I'm right here. I got this. I'll take care of this. You just keep breathing.
It's like him and Ruth are like in the same exact position right now.
Traumatized.
I don't know that we see it as something that has to be reconciled. Wouldn't you agree, Marty?
So that's why he's distracted.
We don't have anything to hide. The FBI is going to find what everybody finds when they meet us. They're going to find a family that's very much like their own.
Not exactly.
We sacrifice for each other. Sometimes more than we bargain for, but we make our peace with those sacrifices. Because we love each other. Very much.
I mean, they have access to burn a body.
As you can see, we all came together as a family and decided to help a friend out in need and foster his son for a bit.
At least his ashes get to be out on the lake.
We sound kind of boring. What do you think, Marty? Are we boring?
Focus, bro. Focus.
Sorry. Say it again.
Wow. Oh my God. That episode was so good. In like the scariest, craziest, anxiety-riddled way possible.
I just notes.
Dude, Marty fucking killed a guy.
Is that like Brick killed a guy?
That escalated quickly. Wow.
Hey, no touching of the hair or the face. Fucking Mason, dude. You don't listen for shit.
Dude, this guy...
Very little instructions to follow. Very little. Keep doing what you're doing. Got it. No problem.
And he was like convinced something was wrong with his baby because he was probably awake when he shouldn't have been, in a place that he shouldn't have been, with people that he doesn't know, driving in a car that he's never been in before, in a situation babies could feel tenseness and emotion. He was crying.
Well, if you
actually knew how to raise a baby, you would know that it was normal.
They You have a very short memory, so it's like, oh, who are you? I have to relearn who you are all over again.
Especially at like that young. He is
just
that
a little
He had
guy.
no idea what was going on at all. He's probably like, get me the fuck out of this baby seat.
Right? He's probably got a wet diaper. He's probably hungry.
Probably misses his mama.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't know who she is.
I mean, he probably knows that he misses a mama. Babies need their mommies. And he was just like so convinced. Oh, he's just like, everything he was doing was normal. He was crying. Babies cry.
That's what they do.
And like he
Cry, sleep.
He couldn't have just he was so like hung on the idea that Marty was the devil. There was nothing that came out of, I mean, granted, like it's hard to trust him in those situations, but the idea that like he just wanted to get the fuck out of there. He wasn't calling nobody to go get, like, he wants you as far out, like, he wants you as far out of his life as possible at this point. He wasn't going to call anyone. He wanted his wife. He brought you your son. It was done.
Deuces.
Marty's got 45 other things going on that are way more important than you, brah. He would have for sure pieced out and you would have never heard from him again if you didn't need to. Oh, that whole thing is just absolutely insane. And the fact that Marty had to fucking shoot him and kill him and dispose of the body.
I really don't think he meant to shoot him. I think he meant to, like, shoot close to him and scare him, maybe.
I mean, he's not exactly the most seasoned person with the gun.
No!
So, who knows what his intentions were. I would have shot him if he was holding you like that. I mean, that's a dangerous shot. You have to be pretty accurate to hit him. But I'd shoot somebody in the face for you, babe.
Thanks. I hope it never comes to that. Fuck.
Oh my god. It's just...
I know you would do a lot for me.
I would do a lot for you.
You stick up for me all the time.
I do. I try my best. But it's like one of those situations where, like, it's so crazy because I feel like I just continuously repeat myself from episode to episode. But what more can this motherfucker hold on his plate? Like, seriously, like, how much, like, every episode, like, this was kind of like a tangent episode. Like, obviously the Mason storyline was kind of brewing, but it kind of took us completely off the track of the main storyline. We didn't see Petty at all in this episode.
Yeah.
But it was like, what more can this dude hold on one single plate? Like, he finally started breaking down there. It took him murdering somebody to finally have a panic attack and to not have full control of his senses and lack the ability to focus. It's just so insane with everything this dude has going on that it took murder. Him to like, he's seen people get killed plenty of times.
I was gonna say, I mean, he's seen his best friend, like, murdered.
He saw Del get his face blasted off.
His whole head popped.
Like, but the moment he does it, it's like a whole different, like, ball game.
I think
now.
it is a whole different
It is, 100%. Obviously it is. But it's just... the fact that this dude is even still able to function at all in life, which, I don't know, that scene is kind of showing us that he's kind of losing it a little bit. Like, Marty's kind of breaking a little, and it feels like we keep talking about the iceberg, and, like, I feel like the water is kind of dropping a little. We're seeing more of that iceberg, and he's starting to just freak the fuck out.
Well, I was thinking of it more of like a Thanksgiving plate. Mm-hmm. When you fill up your plate for Thanksgiving and you fill it up a little too much and shit starts falling off. But
or you just eat everything on that plate and then your stomach hurts and you got to spend the rest of the night in the bathroom.
Too far.
Too far?
Too far.
Oh, sorry. And like, his story in this episode completely ran parallel with Ruth's. Because Ruth is dealing with some shit. She's obviously got the PTSD thing going on right now because she can't even take a shower. Like, even when she was hiding during the thing and her dad was covering her, like, she was losing it because it was all bringing it back to the water torture that she had, the waterboarding. And, like, it is so hard. Again, she's robbing some dude's boat and we're sitting here like, Ruth, no, I feel bad for you. Like, it's like this show is so amazing with its characters and its writing, and like we sympathize with Ruth. We want her to do well. At the same time, She's about to go rob fucking Marty and take his money.
I know, I'm like, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
But it was literally like parallel storylines, and they both kind of ended up in the same spot because Ruth was like laying on her daddy and Marty was like laying with Wendy, and they were both like just done. They were just done. And it's just, the closer she gets to her dad, I feel like the worse things are just going to keep going for her, because I don't see him lasting that long. Like, he's going to either be killed because he's going to make a friend with somebody's shotgun, or he's going to get arrested again. Like, do you see him lasting that much longer, living this style?
I don't think so. I feel like he's going to get in trouble with the
Or is he going to throw Ruth under the bus? Or is he going to throw one of the other kids under the bus? Like, it's all crazy, and this
gives
dude,
me anxiety. I don't know.
He is super creeptastic, and he is super dangerous.
That's my word.
I know, I stole it from you. But like, this dude is just nothing but negative, and he's like in a weird place now because he's actually kind of like supporting her and pumping her up, and obviously it's not benefiting him there in that episode, but I feel like he's trying to build her up so that he could use her to do what he needs and get Marty's money. Like, that's all this is all about. And it's a nice change up from what he was doing before, because he was just always angry and shit. But, I mean, Ruth wants the support of her dad. They're working together now, and it's just not good.
She just wants daddy. Like, the daddy that comforts their child when they're upset. Like, he doesn't seem like that kind of daddy. I mean, he looks like he tried, but he was like super pissed. He was like breathing heavy. Like,
Well, my mind, with this guy, my mind immediately goes to like the worst place possible with him. I don't trust anything with this guy, and the way like he was acting with her when he like showed back up when he got out of jail, like I don't know where the hell this dude's gonna go, where he's gonna take this and any of this stuff. Like, he is creepy as hell. He's just, I don't trust him at all with Ruth.
No, I don't trust him.
So,
I don't trust him.
That was a really crazy episode. And it was a really interesting form of storytelling, considering how heavy like the story has been on this FBI investigation. And then it essentially wasn't that at all this episode. It was like two very like distinct stories being told through two very specific scenarios. And it just shows our two main characters just basically falling apart.
Totally.
Which is insane.
I agree.
Do you have any other thoughts?
I don't.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments down below. We will see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.